wide open landscapes, fertile fields, a moderate climate. The Niederrhein region is the ideal location for industry, as well as agriculture, livestock breeding and horticulture. This has led to a flourishing mix of business segments, combining producers, processors and marketers, creating a modern balance between agricultural conservation, healthy products and successful businesses. Some 4,600 agricultural operations, mostly small to mid-sized family farms, cultivate almost 200,000 hectares of land in the Niederrhein region. About 2/3 of these farms raise livestock for milk or meat production. On the one hand, feed for the livestock is grown on the fields and meadows. On the other, farmers grow grains, potatoes and sugar beets here too, as well as different kinds of cabbage, including kapis, the sort used in making sauerkraut. And in the spring, the region's famous white asparagus. More than 800 professional horticultural farmers also count among the agricultural operations here, growing every type of vegetable, fruit and flowers, often in greenhouses, providing the surrounding region with fresh produce all year round. Added to this are several thousand small gardeners who are not counted in the statistics but make a huge contribution to the Niederrhein region's agribusiness infrastructure. The most important interface between farmers and the market is one operated by the producers themselves, the internationally established marketing cooperative known as Landgaard. Its headquarters in Strahlen is close to the Dutch border, and thus in the very midst of Europe's largest contiguous horticultural area. This is where Germany's most lucrative auctions of cut and potted flowers take place. Landgaard also transports the region's fruit and vegetables on their way to wholesalers and consumers. A number of special logistics companies ensure that the goods are delivered to their destinations fresh and precisely cooled. The sales center in Kempten, for example, provides the Lidl supermarket chain with fruits and vegetables from the Niederrhein region. Wilm's Tiefkühlservice stores and transports food that has to maintain a constant temperature between 25 degrees below zero and 18 degrees above 0 Celsius. Recipients are mostly restaurant chains, wholesalers, retailers and foodstuff manufacturers. The produce that remains in the Niederrhein region is processed here on site by some 12,000 employees. For example, of the frozen food distributor Bofrost in Strahlen. Europe's market leader in direct sales of frozen foods, Bofrost operates 240 branches in 13 countries. The family-owned company delivers to 2.6 million customers in Germany alone. The Niederrhein region has plenty to offer people with a sweet tooth too. They can choose, for example, from cookies by De Beukelaar, licorice from Katjes, a local specialty, Apfelkraut from Koppers, and Mars chocolate bars. Some of the region's natural products are liquid, such as beer brewed by Oettinger, InBev, and Germany's oldest Altbier brewery, Bolten. Or fruit juices from Refresco and Valencina, or the liquor specialties of Wunderberg. And finally, mill operators, located primarily at the port of Neuss, process the agricultural harvests into flour, oil, fats, and animal feed. Universities, as well as research, consulting, and training institutes, provide an important element in developing the Niederrhein region into one of the most competitive and innovative agribusiness and food regions in Europe. The Niederrhein and Rheinwaal Universities of Applied Sciences offer internationally recognized courses of study, some of them in English, such as sustainable agriculture, agribusiness, food industry and nutritional science, as well as catering and hospitality services. Practical research is carried out in the Strahlen Testing Center for Horticulture of the North Rhine-Westphalia Chamber of Agriculture. The focus is on subjects like integrated environmentally sustainable use of fertilizer, water and pesticides. But despite all of the innovative, modern developments and internationalization of the business over the course of time, consumers still place a high value on regional products. In fact, in the Niederrhein region, local farmers markets selling fresh vegetables, fruits, eggs and flowers are experiencing quite a renaissance.